This is a day that the Lord has made. Hello, everyone. Oh, I need to go get my tea and stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, then. Hey, Austin. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm trying to get myself settled. How are you doing, Austin? And whoever else might be on. Trying to get myself as comfortable or as leveled as possible. You've been busy. Well, busy is good, right? I don't want to be. Oh, thanks for the like. I'm trying to not be so. Yeah, we will do that. Oh, I forgot my paper. Oh well. Bobby, you're here. You made it. I was grabbing my tea, my unsweetened tea. Grab some water so I could be ready for this. How was your day, Bobby? How was your day, Austin? I see a few more people here. Seasonal troll, hello. My day was good. I was making some YouTube videos. I was taking care of business here at home. Because Bobby, I know you're new to my channel, but I resigned from my position last month and I'm trying to be self-employed. Yeah, so I did not have to go anywhere today. It was something I prayed on with all year to the Lord. And the Lord sent me confirmation. So seasonal troll says you look amazing. How I would look next to you, huh? Yeah, I'm wearing my shirt that says only good vibes. today. Only good vibes. Oh, you were productive today too, making videos. Yes, it's not the first time I've quit a job out of a leap of faith, but it is the first time I have not been employed this long. Like, with the regular 9 to 5 job. But I do trust the Lord that everything will work out. I'm learning new skills. I'm taking advantage of this time. And as a single mom, it's going to allow me to be there for my child, like actually be present and not just be operating and functioning. So it's been good. Surprisingly, no one doubted my decision. But I am everyone that knows me knows I'm financially responsible and that I wouldn't make a decision without a lot planning and a lot of thought. So it's been good. Yes. Like right now, my son just had baseball practice. So I went to pick him up, got him home. After school, I picked him up. He came home, grabbed his baseball stuff, took him back to school. Sometimes he's messaging me throughout the day, Mom, can you bring me this? I forgot it. Or can you bring me lunch today? Things I could not do when I had a 9 to 5 job. Bobby is implosive. You'll be praying on that, right, Bobby? Not to be so implosive. Hey, Felix. How are you? How was your day? You know what? That's good, Bobby, that you're working on it. Felix, I realized that I had some credit in Amazon. I don't know if it was from my credit card or Amazon, but I ordered me some nail polish. I don't think I've seen that video. Well, hey. Oh, I got nail polish remover. The Sally Hansen was was not at my Walmart. When I looked on Amazon, it is out of stock. So I just went with another nail polish remover brand. And I'm not doing this again unless that nail polish remover works. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I might not have nail polish for a long time. But I am looking into a pearl, what is it, like monochromatic shade. An opaque, that has not necessarily glitter, but just looks like a pearl. I'm looking for that to try it out. If the cotton ball does not work, I will try a rag. Yeah, I have my cleaning rags that I could grab from. That'll be pretty cool. Tomboy! I'm doing good. And I'm wearing a shirt that says only good vibes. Whoever was on the chat Saturday, that got a little too much for me Saturday night. And I should have taken some people off of that chat. But I still remained calm. I had to do a lot of praying. Yeah, I didn't want to be educated on a certain subject. Oh goodness. I still don't understand it anyways, but no, Tombo, it was not you. But now I know. Bobby. Uh, Rey Mysterio Jr. Uh, I did take him off when someone named Ray, right? Because he's not the person I thought he was. SP, what we doing tonight? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what anyone wants to talk about. I don't have anything in particular. I'm just here for y'all's company and vice versa. I did have a really good morning. I feel it. Did you make the cake yourself? You know what? I had spaghetti, and I rarely eat spaghetti and garlic bread myself. Let's see. What kind of questions? What kind of questions shall I ask? I love to follow instructions. I like cookbooks. For a short period, I was ordering. It's not Hello Fresh. It's like a company under Hello Fresh, and it would send me a box with all the food and ingredients and recipe cards, and I loved it. If I ad lib, it could go sideways. uh, what I do is I follow the recipe exactly the first time. Then I modify it the second. Oh, that's right, Tombo, you're a vegetarian. Yeah, and then I just modify and make the recipes work for me. Sometimes my house gets too smoky too. So I open up my sliding window, and I grab one of my pillows. Look, I'm gonna show you guys. I grab this big pillow and I'm just waving and waving. And then I turn on my ceiling fans. I have two, and then I open the front door and I'm yelling at my son, "Come and help me wave this smoke out." You know what the problem is? And it's my fault. And I might do a video about it. I decided to put a microwave over my stove because when I bought this house, it had just the range. I think that's what they're called. So I was like, I want a microwave. I installed it myself. I probably did not install it correctly. And now I've got a big mess. I got a big mess that I need to clean. After all these years, I realized this is not right. Oh, Felix used to be vegetarian. Peanut butter has been your favorite. Bobby, I smoke and forget main key things and picks up all the stuff that don't matter. Felix, spin it around like a helicopter. T Mill, hello, hello. It's good to see you this evening. Hey, Rich, how are you? We're talking about cooking over here. Yeah, so I need to take down that microwave and figure out what I did wrong. I was telling my brother about it. He's like, he thought he thought the builders had put it in wrong. I was like, no, I did it. I probably did it wrong. Yeah, I forget things too, y'all. Yes, I do remember you here this morning, T-Mill. Did you have a good work day? Any stories from work to share? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, Rich, everything is well. My son started baseball, so I am excited. Hello, KRM. Hello, Mario Lopez. Ooh, tostadas. That does sound good. Okay. Yeah, I already kicked someone out that was taking my piece on Saturday. So I don't know if you guys can see when I take someone out of the chat. I'm not going to deal with that tonight. Yes, tostadas are fast and simple. Oh, goodness. That sounds interesting, T-Mail. Yeah, Bobby, it's going to be kind of half a new team this year, so we shall see how it goes. Oh, you guys don't see when I take someone out? Okay. No, it was someone that was really getting on my nerves Saturday night. And I'm just not going to deal with it. I asked them quite a few times to stop putting whatever they were putting. Yeah, he's been playing baseball. Let me show you guys. The very first year he played baseball, I'll share with you guys because he doesn't like for me to show his picture. But this is an older picture. I'm going to show you guys when my son played for the first time. He was 3 years old. Look at my cutie. Yeah, he's been playing for a long time. It's football that was newer to him. T-Mill. Oh, wow. The Chipmunk Destroyed Foundation. Felix did see it. Rich, that's right. V, no negativity. Yes. KRM, I am an Arab young man. I really like you. KRM, how do you know me to say you really like me? Because I'm barely seeing you. Felix, you always played football. See, I was scared to put my son, into Pee Wee football because of the tackling, and I was like, I don't want your brain rattled so young. So then I put him into flag football. So he played that for a few years. And then finally, when he was in 8th grade, I put him into tackle football. He's good too, y'all. You know, because I've shared with you, he's so smart. I remember the first day he went to flag football. My son came home and he's writing out the play. And I'm like, son, what is this? I kind of knew what it was, but he told me. And it was because his older brother was with us at the time. He's like, this is so I can teach my brother because his older brother wasn't getting the play. My son is just so sweet. He's so smart and sweet. But yes, football could be all year long now. Sports are like all year long here when they weren't when I was going to school. And he really likes basketball, but he didn't make the team either. And then the coach did go to him and he's like, oh, you can come to practice now, be on the team, but you have to take a lap for every practice we've missed. And my son was like, forget that. Felix can't dribble. I was horrible at basketball myself. All right, KRM. Bobby, your mom said the same thing. Felix never played flag officially. We used to play that against each other in the off season. Shout out to my son. No, so between August and about November is the football season. From what, November to about February is basketball, wrestling, soccer, and then after that until about April is baseball and tennis. But if you're only a football player, like you don't play any other sports, they will have practice for you all year long. If you're only a baseball player, they will do baseball all year long. Does that make sense? Eloisa, hi. I'm glad you are here on my live. I'm doing good. How are you? The wrestling coach was trying to get my son to wrestle, but my son didn't want to. He's like, I'm not wearing them tights. So no, he doesn't wrestle. He likes to play basketball with his friends since he didn't make the team. He likes to play with his friends all the time. And he does football, basketball with friends, and then baseball. I had him in soccer when he was a little kid, but he doesn't want to do soccer anymore. Bobby, I've got a kid that needs to stay busy all the time. Felix. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if you guys had. Okay, this is not gonna. This might embarrass me. I don't know, Felix, if you guys had like a cheerleader for wrestling. They're called mat maids here where I am. And so because I could not play basketball, I was mat maid. And because I'm so good at everything, I was the captain of the mat maid squad. When I am good at something, you know what I mean? And so, yes, those wrestlers, they work hard. I know because I would see it at high school. Rich B, thanks for the transparency and positive energy. Football, basketball, track, and boxing were my sports. But I received a full scholarship in basketball to university. Oh, that is awesome. Football, basketball, track, and boxing. We recently got a boxing gym here a few years ago. And I grew up watching boxing. And I seriously, if I was a boy, I probably would have been a boxer. And I wanted my son to, and he didn't want to. He didn't want to get into boxing. Bobby has ADHD. The abs and the traps give him away. Yeah, and then I bought my son a guitar because he's like, Mom, I want to learn the guitar. So I bought him a guitar. Really, whatever my son says he's into, as long as it's positive, I will support it. He wanted to be a barber, so he was cutting his friend's hair, so I got him the barber chair. And then between me and his grandma and his dad, we got him all his like clippers and all that. But now he's like, Mom, I'm not really into it anymore. I was like, okay. Oh, wow. We got a kickboxer. Karate. Ooh, I like the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid. I tried Tomboy. You know, when I grew up pretty poor. Oh my kid is yelling playing games, so you might hear him. He's playing his online games. I was kind of poor, so we did not get to do a lot of things when I was growing up. And I have the opportunity to give my son, give him those options, and so I go for it. Sometimes he doesn't want to, but I'm like, you're going to regret it, son. And then he'll go into it, and then he's like, a few weeks in, he's like, Mom, I'm glad you didn't let me not participate or not go. German Espanol. Hello, nice to meet you. From Honduras. He does play Fortnite, but that's kind of like for a younger age, I think. I'm just saying I think. I don't know what he plays. He plays the football Madden and the basketball Y2K, and I don't know what else. I am from the USA. I'm seriously going to keep responding that way. I got my purple belt, but I want to give my kids a chance to enjoy life without what I've been through because I can't tell them. Oh, okay. That's cool, Bobby. Rich, my parents keep me involved in sports to keep me busy, especially heading into. They kept you. Oh, that's good. You know, the first thing I put my son into was baseball because I've always been a single mom, basically. So when he was 3, I put him into the baseball. And then I waited a few years to put him into other things because I didn't want to overstimulate his little mind. And it was just gradual. Milky Way. Yeah, Bobby, you're fairly new here. I like to be silly sometimes. I like to have fun when I talk with you guys. Oh, how many levels are there in karate? Oh goodness, I guess I don't know anything about karate. Purple, brown, red, then black. Oh, my spaghetti. I'm like, sometimes you put something and I'm like, what are you talking about, Felix? It was good. It was good. Yeah, my son ended up going to a taco truck for his dinner. I don't know, Felix. You're right. All right, Rich, thanks for joining. I hope you have a good night too. And I'll see you next time. Do you put sugar in it? In my spaghetti? No, but I've seen other people do that. Neutrino. You blocked me, I don't care. But before leaving. Oh, goodness. What? You blocked me. I don't care. But before leaving, thing, amusement, please reason once are you on the correct path? Because that formless God is very severe in punishment. You don't have any taco trucks, Bobby? We didn't either. And then in the past, like 2 years, there are so many taco trucks. It's pretty amazing. Okay. I'm hiding. I don't know who that person was, but I went ahead and and took them out again. Yeah, I've never seen that username. Oh, goodness. Lord help me. Lord help me. I don't like when somebody tells me what to do, what I should do. Let me figure that out for myself. When it comes to my faith. Oh, that's what I was thinking too. It'd be funny if he comes back again with a different username. Me too, Felix. I don't got time for having more than one. It's so important for him, apparently. Oh, wow. You know what? Maybe I should keep track. It was mysterious. It was Nitronix or something. And now is it the same person? Take a look. It's in the book. It's reading Rainbow. You know what I used to read? When I found out that you could get a free pizza, y'all, I used to read a whole bunch. Maybe that's when I started to get heavy. Was from reading my books and going to get me a personal pan pizza. I used to live like a block away from the Pizza Hut back then as a little kid. You know what, Felix? I still have to go to the library and check out a book. I cannot read. I can't do like getting books on, what is it called? Yeah, so this is my library book that I just went and got. Hey, Athena. Hey, Daryl. Oh, how are you, Daryl? How's it going? Why are you so obsessed with me? Wow. Crazy, crazy. Daryl, thank you. I try to be. I try, Daryl. I'm doing good, Athena. I'm wearing a shirt that says only good vibes. Only good vibes. Hey, German, you're back. Hello, Happenings again. Happenings said they were listening. Now they put and wear pajamas. Good, good vibrations. Well, that was the wasn't it Marky Mark that used to sing that song too? Oh dang. This person has a whole bunch of profiles. Wow, why do you have to hide and create so many profiles? Bobby's about to munch on half the house. Four, possibly five, Felix. There was one I did not. Yeah. I'm writing them down. And I'm checking the account. One was created just, the newest one was just created 1 month ago. One was created 2 years ago. Bobby said they get kicked out a lot, so that's why they create so many accounts. Mendigo, good evening. Yeah, my day was blessed. Thank you. They might. Do you guys ever? Do you guys have a Facebook first of all? And then, if you do, do you have that friend that has so many different profiles? Like they always come back with their picture. They always have their name. But do you know any of those people? I think it's because they forget their password. So they go and create another one or something. But that's kind of different than what's happening today because this person has so many different names. You're probably too young, Athena. Yeah, I've always had one Facebook account, but I know several. I know a handful of people or more who are always sending me a new friend request. I have a Facebook which is basically for my family and my friends, like people I really know and I rarely get on there. And then I have an Instagram that I keep family and friends off of, and I just like to follow scripture and spiritual type people, and then I might follow a few makeup people. I might follow some cooking channels. And I don't get that on there as often, but more often than Facebook. And then there's my YouTube that I get on daily. uh, Happenings. What you talking about? Please explain. But yeah, I remember my password for everything. I've never had a TikTok. I forgot I do have a Pinterest, but I don't consider that social media. I guess it is. And I get on there very, very rarely. Hey, Life of Aria, how are you doing? Oh, did you have fun going back to school? I remember you started like midweek. Felix tries to switch it up. uh, I don't know if anybody remembers. Um, I don't know if anyone remembers MySpace. I think that was the very, very first social media I ever had. And that was cool because we got to add music to it. I didn't really do much on there, but I remember it. Oh, goodness. Lively Cuts is starting off interesting already. How are you doing? I did forget my password to my MySpace, so I will admit that. So I wonder, is it still open? Or what happened to it? Did everything just get deleted? Happenings, I'm not sure what you're saying. That was a daze, yeah. Not very many people had MySpace that I knew of. Oh, you think MySpace is still open? Hey, Arturo. My day was good. How was yours? Bobby, you had a teacher crush. Is that what you're saying? Likely cuz. Oh, that is awesome. You asked your first girlfriend out through MySpace. Athena is a newbie. Probably the newest one to social media. That does sound familiar, Felix. Is that what you had on your MySpace? Is that what you're telling us? Omar, how are you? Omar, are you working at the liquor store or are you at home? Oh, that's true, Athena. That is true. But you know what? Kids, Athena, who aren't, may not have had well supervision to get onto social media very early. Arturo, awesome. Yes, it's a great way to start the new year. Oh, wow, Omar. So it's always interesting for you at work. Felix was an angsty. uh, Athena, I thought I was supervising my kid, and he had a YouTube channel at the age of 7. I was like, what on earth? My son actually introduced me to YouTube, but he has since deleted it. Heavy metal phase. Omar, I hope it wasn't as interesting. It might get too interesting one day. Seneca, how are you? Omar, but I tell you something, mental health is very important, and if you know somebody's going through something, you should really try to help them. Yeah, there's a lot of mental health problems. Felix, I didn't get into YouTube until 2020. Oh, really? I started watching YouTube in 2014. But I think I was even late to the game, too. My day was good, Seneca. I've never been into rock per se, maybe one or two songs, but that was never a genre I got into. Felix says if I know them, that's a good idea, but some random over talking to themselves about sea biscuits. Felix, you're only gonna help someone if you know them. Seneca says that's good. Athena, I used to only watch music videos on YouTube until I was like 15. Speaking of music videos, I grew up with the MTV era. We weren't really allowed to watch it, but every now and then I would. I was allowed certain shows. Happenings. Do you play any musical instruments? Omar plays guitar. Omar, I'm sure I would have to reacquaint myself, but I did play the violin. I did play the trumpet, and I was teaching myself how to play the electric keyboard. Arturo says, blessings to you and keep smiling. You have a beautiful smile. All right, thank you so much, Arturo. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Again, congratulations. Athena, I like some music in about every genre. Felix, with mental health issues, absolutely I'll help, but some random, nope. I'm rather attached to my Achilles heel and I don't want to get it. Bobby, honestly, 5 years ago, I would have never thought about making videos on YouTube. Isn't it crazy when you reflect back on your life? It's like, wow, how much things have changed. How much I have changed. Omar, are you solely like MTV when they still played videos? I don't know what. That's how I kept up to date with music, was MTV. Yeah. And then I don't know what happened to it. Does MTV still exist? Kids Bop. I think I bought Kids Bop CDs for my son. T-Mail is here still. Bobby, I play the piano in my dreams. On dates, I can't play, not a note. Dash, hello, hello. Oh, yeah, it was reality TV. Omar, I'm thinking TV still exists, but it's just a bunch of reality shows or something like that. But I don't even really look at the TV anymore. I have a TV. Yeah. I'm on YouTube a lot. And I do watch some shows on Netflix, and I have Hulu, but I haven't really explored Hulu too much. My son watches Hulu more than I do. Nick, hello. Dash, I stayed home. The only place I went was to my son's school, like to drop him off, pick up, drop off, pick up. Isn't there was a show called Ridiculousness, right? We can do cable. We just have HBO Max, Netflix, and YouTube. Mario, yep, I love the music video era. I still enjoy them. Athena, watch out for Hulu. They have a lot of inappropriate shows. Oh, he does watch. I know he watches anime. He's watching an anime show. Like a kid's anime, not an adult. Felix, sounds like you're gonna sleep good tonight. I did take down my outside Christmas lights. I did a little bit of yard work today. Mario video killed the radio star. The radio. Mario, what do you mean? I'm not sure I understand. Video killed the radio star. You don't put your Christmas lights up anymore. Titan, hello. I started an anime that my little cousin recommended when I was 17. And she was 10, and I turned off the TV so fast it was more info. Omar, I've become a slave to my cell phone. I feel scared and vulnerable without it. Oh, goodness. You know, ever since I've gotten a smartphone, I don't remember phone numbers. I don't remember calendar things I have to do because it's all like I put it all in my phone. It is really sad. Mo Breeze. Hello. There is a song Tomboy is saying. Omar, wow, I'm so proud of you for taking down your Christmas lights. Dash says, Athena, are you into anime? Felix, when you have an empty nest, it just doesn't feel the same. Oh. Before I had my son, I used to decorate for Christmas. I do remember I had my Christmas tree. I decorated outside. But I don't know how it will feel after. Omar, video killed the radio Star Wars one in the first videos that came out on MTV. Mowbreeze, we're just talking about whatever. You guys are keeping me company. And hopefully I keep y'all company. Omar, exactly the only phone number I remember is the phone number that I had when I was a kid at my house. Yeah, I still remember the home phone number at my parents' house. Felix went to Walmart and they already pushed him. Yes, Felix, Valentine's was out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I already bought a few things for Valentine's Day. Because it's like, if you don't get it when you see it, it'll be gone. Bobby, Athena, yeah, my cousin shown what anime is jumping, fighting, doing happenings is fascinated. Mowbray's only numbers I remember is social and birthday. Too funny. Lively Cuts Felix, man, they really make sure you don't forget about the holidays. Do you celebrate all holidays? I celebrate Christmas for Jesus Christ's birthday. I do celebrate Thanksgiving. I do celebrate Easter for remembering all that Jesus Christ went through. I like to decorate a little for Valentine's Day and just do a little something special on Valentine's Day with my son. What else? 4th of July. I like to celebrate 4th of July. Athena is telling Bobby they are crazy sometimes. The one I saw, they taste food and then it shows them like being intimate. Ugh. Oh my gosh, maybe I do need to watch this show with my child. Well, the ones that we went to watch in the movie theater, they seemed very appropriate for kids. I don't think they were there was anything wrong with them, if I remember right. Mowbray says your husband helped out. Oh, you're from New Jersey. Omar, I used to get mad when I was a kid or a teenager and it was Valentine's Day and I didn't have a girlfriend and my mom would bring me some Valentine's stuff. It made me feel like a loser. Oh. Omar, that's still the story of my life. I don't have someone on Valentine's Day, so I make myself feel good. Felix, if you have loved one, then every day is most holiday wrapped into one. Nora is back. Hello. I forgot you had changed your picture to the sunset. 8, hello, hello. You always change up how you describe me, 8. I like it. T-Mail, my favorite holiday is my birthday. Bobby Athena, yeah, I had me sleeping wrapped in my blanket like Hot Pocket. Everyone make sure you like and subscribe. Athena says yes, some are. Yeah, I'm going to check out that. Well, no, he's played it. Like when we're eating dinner, I've let him turn on his show. So it wasn't bad. Bobby did not bring any snacks upstairs. I don't even remember Thumbelina. All right, Nora, have a good night. Thanks for coming in to say hello. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. That's a song that I just thought about. Bobby, I had a woman steal my house key and burn my house down. Whoa, Bobby. That is awful. Athena, okay, that sounds cool that only animes. I remember liking were Maid Sama. I didn't even know there was different kinds of anime, so I'm learning something new. Manohad, hello, hello. Blessings to you, Manohar. 8 says Vanessa's like that older sister who always gives you great advice and makes you feel better with positivity. Cheers to that. Oh, thank you, 8. Felix is coughing. If you guys can hear my son, please let me know, because I hear him cursing. Yeah, he curses when he's with his friends, even though I tell him to stop. Omar, I celebrate holidays. I shouldn't. I'm not Jewish, Buddhist, or Muslim, but if you have a party, I will be there. Happening says that's a flirt. They're too lovely, dovey. God had your significant other in a wheelchair. Would you marry them? How would you answer that? T-Mail, When you know, you know. Bobby, she said I broke her heart. She wanted to marry me. Oh, wow. Omar, who sang that song? Heartbreak. Yes, it was Pat Benatar, Omar. You're right. I think it was. Omar knows what I'm talking about. If I love them, then ain't no mountain high. We hitting the wheelchair access ramp. There's your answer, T-mail from Felix. I'm trying to think. I suppose if you, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know myself. I have to do a link, T-mail, but I just wouldn't know how to share it because the device you guys are on, I don't really have it connected to email, or it's not a cell phone. It's not an active cell phone. So I was thinking I could paste the link into my on the poll link, maybe. Bobby says it was weird time in life, but she said, "Oh, you got that," which over there really. Omar, do you remember before there was internet, everybody had a bunch of 45 records? Mm, are 45 records the vinyl record? I'm trying to get a hold of my child because he is getting too loud. You guys wait up. I'll be right back. I gotta go tell my son to be quiet or close the door, or both. Emiliano, lower it or close the door, please. Yeah, because you're not talking very nice. Not quite yet. Okay, let me get caught up. Felix had cassette tapes. No, Omar. I do not drink alcohol. Are movie theaters going out of business? Please don't tell me that. Oh no. Lily, what are you doing on here too? If you're on here, then you must be on here all the time. I don't know the answer to that, Dash. Maybe Canelo? Well, Rey Mysterio has been around a lot longer. So maybe him. Omar, speaking of wheelchairs, I have to call the ambulance because guys will come over in a wheelchair and get drunk in the parking lot and fall over. Oh my gosh, Omar. Omar has interesting stories from his work. Troll. Yeah, he can have fun. I just needed him to close the door and just quiet a little bit. T-Mail, I want people to see your Vibe Tribe one by one. I know, let's try it tomorrow night. I'm going to try my plan of creating the side-by-side live, and I'm going to put the link in the poll, and we'll see how that works. Athena, why would you go to a movie theater when you could rent the same movie and be comfortable at home? Athena, when I go to the movie theater, I escape from chaos. Well, my life isn't that chaotic, but it's like a happy place for me, and I enjoy the movie popcorn, enjoy getting my snack. I go early and I'll sit there and look at the little previews that they have out in the hallway, and then it's just a happy place for me. It always has been. It's very different than watching a movie at home for me. Felix says, if y'all see me, y'all will rebuke me in no time. Lily. Oh, goodness. Dash is from London? Or Athena is. Bobby, Athena, it'd be like that sometime. You can't come to the house. That company. Felix says the footage of Bigfoot was just me taking a walk. T-Mill's laughing at Felix too. Bobby's laughing. Felix, ever seen that orangutan driving a golf cart? That was... You know what, Felix, what I keep thinking about ever since he told us? Is you holding up the wall at a dance. That's what I keep thinking. Bobby, I need a video. I give you a cut at Felix. Omar, yes, 45 records were singles, so you would have one song on one side and then another on the other side. Oh, Bobby, a lot of them are fast. Athena says to Dash, that's cool. I've never been to the UK. Maybe someday. She's always wanted to visit. Lily, you've been on for a long time. You've been here for a long time. Go have a rest. Tomboy, yeah, 45. I used to play Seasons in the Sun all the time. I never had a 45. I think my mom did. Omar, Seasons in the Sun was very horrible. Bobby says, okay, cool. 8. Whatever happened to predictability? The Milkman, the Paperboy, the evening TV news. Routine, right? 8. That's what I was thinking. When I was younger, on Saturday mornings, we would wake up and watch cartoons. And now it's like cartoons are all the time if you want them to be. T-Mill, ditto at Lady V. 8 Full House into theme song. 8 makes sense today in 2025. The movies were Tomboy, A Sad Song, Lily Evers, Take Care, Easy on the Popcorn. I get popcorn to come home. So I get the extra large that comes with the free refill. So my son and I, we both enjoy popcorn. And then we have popcorn to eat at home. We have all sorts of different races and ethnic backgrounds here, especially in London. Oh, there's a lot of crime, she says. Omar, movie theaters are nice, but it has gotten astronomically high, and the prices of popcorn and slushies is ridiculous. It is true. The prices have gone up. So, if you go in the daytime, it's a little bit cheaper. I've got like my movie cup. And then I did pay for this like popcorn perk at Harkins Theater, so I get a free medium popcorn every time I go. Every time I purchase a movie ticket, and I can upgrade it for the difference. Yeah, it's not something I do all the time anymore because it has gone up. Athena says that's sad. Well, be careful out there. Have you ever been to Speaker's Corner? Bobby says I've seen 3 movie theaters for sale. What company, Bobby? What business? Netflix did change the game. Felix, I will wrap snacks around my body with packing. We watched this one show one day at a time. It's like a Latin Mexican type show. And they showed them going to the movie theater, taking their own food and snacks and even like a soda can. So they waited for a really loud moment in the theater to crack open their soda can. Well, it was like maybe a year later. My son wanted to take a Chipotle burrito. So I put it in my purse. And then we were watching the movie Barbie, of all movies. It was so quiet at the very beginning, and he was trying to unwrap his burrito, and it was so quiet. So he waited, and we both started laughing afterwards. 8 live TV on the way to Netflix. Is it really 8? There's a lot of things on Netflix I gotta do thumbs down so they don't show it to me. Athena says I meant well not. Felix will be the snack. 8, they have Monday Night Raw WWE live now. I noticed that. I was like, maybe I'll get back into wrestling. It's been so long since I watched. Oh, the Tyson fight was on Netflix. T-Mill, it is true. I don't want to say what I did in the movies of the team. Happening says frames. Okay, happenings. 8, technology has completely changed the world in terms of connection. The only thing left to do is to teleport. It's like everything else is... We already have everything else. Athena, I haven't been to the movies in so long, but you can't really do that with babies. I remember I didn't go to take my son to the movies until he was like 3. Probably closer to 4. He enjoyed it. He was such a good kid. He would watch the whole movie. Afterwards, we'd go to the arcade section and I'd let him play some games, and he was happy. But now that he's older, he's like, Mom, I don't want to go to the movies. But he'll go with his friends. He just don't want to go with me. Omar said my auntie went to the UK. She told me the food was very bad. Omar, you always have such positive stories. Dash says, "You're so cute. I watched it on YouTube here, and they've been funny. Funnily enough, I haven't been." Daryl, thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. Dash says it would feel a bit like meeting many celebrities. T-mail, as an adult, I really love the theater. 8. The Bible did say that the world would be connected with the web. Maybe the web is the internet. Athena, well, thank you. And then Daryl is saying bye, seasoned troll. I just ordered Buffalo Wild Wings, habanero wings. I'm going to have a rough night. Oh, goodness. Bobby, one in Tappahannock, one in Gloucester, 45 minutes away. Another, not 3 hours away. These are the ones like independent. Oh, okay, so they're like smaller movie theaters. Athena's talking about a debate and going viral. Felix, we have drive in a couple towns over, but it's seasonal. Oh, I do like going to the drive-in. The closest thing we have is once a month our city puts on a movie like in the park. Of course, only when the weather is good. There is a drive-in. It's in Glendale, Arizona. And I do like to go at least once a year with my brother, his kids, his grandkids, and my son comes along. Athena, as a teen, I always wanted to go to the movies with friends, but my parents knew what they really meant. Terrified 2 a.m. Season troll, does your son have a girlfriend? No, he does not. He did. But he is... This school year, he has not had a girlfriend. Dash says, what was your favorite film? I don't know if I really have an all-time favorite. There's just too many. I like a lot of classic movies. I like a few. It's really rare for me to like a newer movie. They're just not as good anymore. Probably before the pandemic was the last time I could say I had a favorite. Omar, my mom used to sneak food in her purse into the movie theater. I sneak candy. If like peanut M&Ms or the regular peanut, I'll take Butterfinger for my son. Not all the time, but if I can get to the store to get my candy before we go to a movie, that's what I do. But I will not pay for it in the theater. Athena, that's even more reason to go. Make sure you post the link in the chat after your first appearance and we can vote on who won. Okay, I don't know if I'm behind or we're just all over the place in chat. I'm trying to keep up. Terrifier says, okay. Mo Breeze, I'm looking for new love. I don't think I'm the one, Mo Breeze. Happening says, attentive. Happenings, I think you've been here before, but you had a different name. And I cannot remember it. Because you have the same... Yeah, what was his name? The other profile. Dash, not trying to make a fool out of myself. You should definitely go. You seem to be quite knowledgeable. I don't know anything. Omar, teleportation is coming. Hey, Trevor Williams. A blessed night to you, my sister. How your brother doing? I miss and still praying for him. I think you're talking about my younger brother. I think he's doing all right. And thank you for praying for him. Omar, is it still cold over there? It is, Omar. I had to there's no snow, there's no ice here. But this morning it was 43 degrees when I took my son to school. And it's basically been chilly all day. My son wanted me to turn the heater on this morning, so that means it was cold. This is the first day we turned on the heater. And I just let it run until he left for school, because then the house was like warmed up. Athena, I'm sure you wouldn't make a fool out of yourself. I don't think you would speak about the things. So she's talking to Dash. Season Troll is asking, when was your first kiss? First kiss. There's a Faith Hill song. This kiss, it's undeniable. My first kiss was when I wasn't supposed to have one. I was 14. But then I didn't have my next kiss until I was like 17. Athena, thank you. I'm definitely not super knowledgeable. T-Mail says Athena made me miss Blockbuster Video. I still have my Blockbuster card as a souvenir. Athena, what did I do? Omar, do you like buffalo wings? We have one place over here called American Deli. They're pretty good. They make big wings, my favorite. My son loves buffalo wings. He likes the mild buffalo, the buffalo flavor. Me, I prefer mild or barbecue. Renting at home. Athena did double knuckles to Dash. I love how Athena will befriend people in the chat. Omar, do you remember Pee Wee Herman? Yes. He got caught in a movie theater doing some indecent things and it ruined his career. That was very crazy, but why was anybody watching him anyway? Yeah, I do remember Pee Wee Herman. Okay. Do you know your son's gamer tag? I do. I do know it. Athena, I'm very social. I know you were. If this is where you can get your social time, then so be it, Athena. I'm glad you do, Athena. Is Felix still here or did he leave? He's been quiet. Omar, I remember the first time I kissed a girl. I mean, really just a girl. It felt weird. See the guy that I kissed. Oh, I forgot I had these. I had a major crush on him, and I could not believe that he liked me. Yeah, and we were at a party. My mom actually let me go to a party. And yeah, that's where I had my first kiss. And now he's bald. I happened to see him. I think it was on my Instagram a few years ago. He found me on my Instagram. Athena, you must have an old soul. Isn't that what they say when someone young can get along with others and seem so mature? Yes, Athena, he is not that great looking anymore. Dash. You know, it wasn't intentional because guys would like me. Because I was nice to them, they thought I liked them. And then they one day they show up with a rose trying to ask me out and I'm like, I just like you as a friend. Yeah. Unintentionally, apparently I was a heartbreaker. Oh, yeah, that does make a difference too, Athena. uh yeah, I used to there's this one kid who was like, I guess you would call him emo, and he was like very to himself, and I would help him with his homework sometimes. He thought I liked him. There was this kid in band that thought I liked him. I was like, no. There's I felt so bad too. I'm like, okay, I'm just being nice, but then I felt bad for being nice to everyone. Mm-mm. No, sir. I will not be reading tarot cards. Omar, no. Omar cracks me up too. Has your girlfriend called you, Omar? Or is that completely over? Omar always has interesting things to say. Why do fools rush in? Why do fools fall in love? I don't know why seeing people read tarot cards gets on another level of my nerves. It's just, yeah. It doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't really get on my nerves, but every now and then when I do go to other lives, I'm just like, There's nothing interesting about it to me. Athena's response to T Mill, because they are too foolish to know better. Omar, I still have my hair, but ball is beautiful, man or woman. Oh, that's true, Omar. It is true. Athena, it makes me so mad. I don't know why. It's just so annoying. You know, I know someone who did go to a palm reader, which they're kind of like tarot cards. Right? They're kind of like in the same. You can classify them the same. And I told that person, I'm like, do you not know? In the Bible, it says you should not go to those people. So I had to inform that person. Lady Sky, hello, hello. I see people all day telling lies, lies, and more lies. The tarot cards are a dangerous game. Athena, it is for them. They are just so they think they know everything and they just pumping out some mess reading them. Oh, good, lady. I'm glad you're doing all right. Athena can keep several conversations going at once. Athena is a great multitasker. T-mail. Someone asked me if I hated animals because I'm an exterminator. uh, Omar says the girlfriend has not called Operation Failed. Oh goodness. She wasn't meant for you, Omar. Yeah, not meant for you. Well, T-mail, my favorite, and so I'm not a animal person myself. I suppose if I ever were to, it would be birds because birds are my favorite. thing to just watch in from my backyard. I do like watching like the animated movies and cartoons. Like The Life of Pets, I enjoy watching that. I enjoy watching Madagascar. The giraffe is my favorite. Yeah, I wasn't sure what else to call you, Dash, so that's why I'm just like Dash. And butterflies, yes. Yep, butterfly, butterfly. Bobby, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be here again tomorrow. God bless you. Athena wants to know Dash's real name. Oh, really? She likes butterflies? There's Felix. Where I live at, basically all around, there's cotton fields. In whatever direction I take, I'm bound to go into a cotton field. And it is my favorite when the butterflies come out. Franco James, how you doing tonight? I'm doing good, Franco. How are you? You like ants? Athena. So mysterious to Dash. They are highly intelligent. I do have ants that come to my backyard I think it's summer. When they like to come out, they always show up. Not in this house, thank goodness, but I have lived in houses before where the ants just came in. And so there I am with the vacuum cleaner, and I'm spraying like bleach and vacuuming and spraying bleach, trying to get them to stop coming. Eventually they did, but those were, they were very challenging. Harub is back. Athena, do you know what Harub is saying? He was in my live this morning. I didn't know what he was saying. T-mail so intelligent that if a live ant runs across a dead ant, they will pick up and carry it to a designated chamber. Oh, they can pick up how much more their size, right? They're pretty strong. I do remember that movie Ants. Also, I remember watching that. Who knows? Athena, you changed your name. Did you? Or somebody coming in with your profile picture? Felix, you already changed your name, I remember. When you first started coming into my chat. Felix was Felix the snack. Felix, I was waiting for you to email me, and I even went to go check my email. And I hadn't checked that email for since I set it up. So I had a few emails I had to catch up to. Felix in chat. If we change the names, I want to be the people's gem. Like The Rock. I bought his book that he had written. Do I still have it? I don't know if I still have it. Felix the cat or something like that, yeah. Yeah, I was like, okay, let me see if he really has the email that he said. That's what got me curious. I went to my email. Probably, I don't know, about a little after lunch. I went to look at my email, did not find it. Athena thinks Felix is my favorite. Can you guys see my pencil? My cool pencil. Actually, my favorite is not here. They showed up one night when I was doing my Christmas. It was when I had just bought my snowman earrings and I was having my hot chocolate in my tree mug, Christmas tree mug. My favorite had showed up that day. They don't really get on my channel. It's okay, Vanessa. You can have favorites. We won't be mad. Yeah, I don't know who was in that chat that day. And they put a few comments in, and I'm like, does somebody know me personally? Like, I just knew right away. And then about a week later, I asked. They're like, yes, that was me. My top 5? I don't know. I don't know if I have any favorites. I never thought about it, to be honest. Where's my phone? I never thought about having any favorites. But the person I'm talking about, it was my niece and her son. Her little 6-year-old son. He was the one in the chat. And he was calling me by the way he calls me. And nobody in here knows that name. And I'm like, somebody knows me personally. I didn't even realize it was her, my niece's profile. So then I asked her, she's like, yeah, that was me, but it was her son. That was the one chatting. Athena and Dash are just gonna go back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. You guys will probably never get that name because I'm going to be ending. I think I've been on here for 2 hours. And I'm going to do a few things here. But I will catch y'all tomorrow if you happen to come on. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a good night. Yeah, have a good one.